Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming in my kitchen. I really appreciate all of you. I appreciate your liking, your subscribing, your sharing, and I wish you please keep sharing it all over the world. Please, I'm trying to get up there. So I do appreciate everybody's thumbs up. I do appreciate everything you guys can do for me. I appreciate it. Now, today I'm getting ready to do some cookies because Valentine's Day is coming. So I'm going to do some chocolate and peanut butter cookies. I already made them before. We love them. We absolutely love them. And so I want to show you guys what's how to do it. Now, first thing I'm going to do is show you the ingredients that go in there. Okay, I'm going to use that butter. It's going to be maybe about a stick and a half, the whole stick, and maybe a stick to 2/3 of that stick. I'm going to use for the ingredient, and then I'm going to use a cup of sugar, and the sugar and the butter is going in first, and that's going to get beaten together. Then I'm going to use 1 egg. That's going in next. And then, of course, there's going to be some vanilla. And then there's going to be some almond paste. And all the ingredients will be in the description box in the bottom. And then there's going to be some vanilla paste. Now, this is not necessarily the ingredients that came with the directions, but it's what I do. So that's going down there. You guys can see my spoons. Those are all my measuring spoons. I love those spoons, those measuring spoons. They're magnetic, and I just love them. And all of the ingredient, all of the flavorings that I use is right there in there. And that's how I mix it together. I'm putting them in when it's time. And I need some flour. That is all-purpose flour. Doesn't matter what brand. That's the brand I'm using. All-purpose flour. And then I'm using some baking soda. And I'm using some salt. Just regular old table salt I'm using. You can use Himalayan salt, any kind of salt you want. I'm just using some table salt. It's only a quarter of a teaspoon. So I'm using that. And we can't have anything unless we got some chocolate. And there it goes. That's the chocolate. Now, in this bowl, I have the flour, the chocolate, the salt, and the baking soda. And I have a fork. And all I'm going to do is show you guys, I'm just going to mix it just like that. It's no big deal. Just take it and mix it together until it's well incorporated. So I'm going to show you guys that I'm doing that right now. Mix it on here till it gets well incorporated. As you can see, it's getting well incorporated. Okay. Now, onto my mixer. See, that's my mixer, and you will see that I'm going to put in my butter. So here's the one stick. One stick of butter, and I'm going to put like a half more. The butter is room temperature and softened, actually. I put it back in the microwave, even though it's been out, I put it in the microwave for about 30, not even 30 seconds, about 5 seconds, so that it can get done. It can be nice. So now I'm putting that in. That much in. Not the whole thing, but quite enough. Then I'm going to put in a cup of sugar. That's the cup of sugar, and it goes, up it goes, And I'm going to turn it on. You want that to beat until it gets smooth and fluffy. That's about 4 minutes or so. So we'll be back in 4 minutes and you'll see what it looks like. Okay guys, you see what it looks like. It's getting creamy, but always remember to scrape the bowl. You're gonna see me scraping the bowl now. I'm gonna turn it off. So this is scrape the bowl so you guys can see, but the bowl needs to be scraped. So I need to take whatever's on the beaters off and scrape it down. Always scrape the bowl. You guys can see that I'm scraping it. Alright. Back up she go. And it's going to go back on for another couple more minutes. As you can see here, the flavoring and the eggs are in. So that you have to put the eggs and the flavoring in. The next stop. Okay. And on we go. This is going to get mixed up until it's well combined. And once it's well combined, we'll be back. Like I said, guys, don't forget to go and scrape. I'm going to show you that I'm going to scrape my bowl. That also helps to get these eggs incorporated. So you want to scrape that bowl. And then I'm turning it back on. And I got my mixer on medium. My mixer's on number 4. Don't want to really beat it up and get it in there. We'll be back when it's right. And you can see it's getting there. Alright guys, it's been going for a good 3 minutes maybe. So it's well combined now. So I'm turning it off just for the sake of talking to you guys. And now in goes the flour mixture, which is the cocoa, the flour, the salt, and the baking soda. So now slowly it's going in, and I am going to just put this in really real slow. And we're not gonna have the mixer on so high. So I'm turning the mixer down to about almost a stir, maybe number 1. Okay, and we're gonna pour it in slowly. Slowly it goes. I'll let you know what this looks like once I'm done. Okay guys, it just needs to be beat. The flour needs to be incorporated, and that's really all you need to be doing. So I'm going to turn it off right now. And I'm going to let it go down. And I'm going to get this. I'm going to get all this goodness off of these beaters right now. because I want it to get, again, as well. I see still a little butter on here. So I want to just, I'll let it go a little bit longer, but not very much longer, because all I want to do is get it beat in well. That's it. So I'd say this maybe went on for like a minute, and I came in to scrape the bowl down, as we have to do. And scrape that bowl down. And now, I still see my butter. Get butter off there. Okay. All right. Next, up she go. Just let it go around for one more time. Get a little whirl to get it all, get that butter combined. Combined butter. Okay, I see the butter has gone. That's all I want to do. It's on stir. Now what I'm going to do is stir in the whole bag. This is a 10-ounce bag of, actually these are Reese's peanut butter pieces. But peanut butter chips is what I'm calling it. I'm going to stir the whole thing in. Okay, now once it's stirred in, that's all we gotta do. We're gonna turn it off. Okay, now guys, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna take everything out of this bowl. Now I'm gonna move the bowl and do a little arrangement, and I will be right back when I'm ready to scoop this out. See you soon. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm ready to assemble these cookies. I have in this bowl, I have this 8-inch, this is a small scoop that I'm using to scoop out the cookies. So this scoop right here, it's always got something in it, but you guys can see, that's the scoop that I'm using, and it's got the cookie dough already in it. Now, I'm going to scoop them onto my tray. There's my tray. So watch me. I'm gonna scoop a few so you can see. I'm gonna scoop a few so you can see what I'm doing, and it's going onto the tray. Go. So watch me scoop. So I'm gonna scoop it, going in, I'm doing on the side, and then going onto the tray. I want to get as many as I can. I don't want these too close together. And about halfway in, these cookies have to, I go and I check them. So they say it's supposed to be like 8 to 10 minutes. In my oven, I have my oven on, it's supposed to be on 350. I put my oven on 360 because that's my oven. I have it on 360 because that's my oven. But I'm gonna check them in a few minutes and see what they look like. So it says 8 to 10 minutes. About the 8-minute mark, I go in, I look at them, and I use a fork and I push them down a little bit because I don't want them too done. But it'll get them nice and soft because these just have to be pushed down to get, to get to be a nice cookie like it is. So I'll be back once I'm finished with these 2 trays. I'll be back and I'll show you what those trays look like before I put them in the oven. Okay, guys, I'm back. And you can see, I'll show you that all the cookies are there. They made 25 cookies. And now I'm going to put them in the oven. My oven is on it's supposed to be on 350, but my oven is on 360 because it takes that long. I'm going to have it in for like 10 minutes. I'm going to check it. I'll probably take a fork and squish them down a little bit, keep them in another 2 or 3 more minutes, and they will be done. They're not supposed to get really hard. So, you'll see what they look like. Okay. I have a timer on. Got a timer on for like 10 minutes. I'll be back and check them. In 10 minutes, I'll see what they look like. I'll use a fork and I'll squish it down a little bit, but I'll be right back. See you soon. All right, guys, it's been in for 10 minutes. I'm going to go to the oven and we're going to see what it looks like. Take a look with me. So you see they are not ready, but they're almost ready. So what I do is I take a fork and I just squish it down a little bit. You see, that's still a little too soft in the middle, but not much. So I'm going to push them down. My fork. Really simple. They make nice sized cookies with the smallest scoop. Right, that's that one. Do the same thing with these. And squish them down just a little. It will stay in the oven for maybe another 3 minutes. I will be back in 3 minutes. All right, now I am back. The oven, it stayed in the oven another 5 more minutes. Then I took them out and I put them on the tray to leave them to cool. But I wanted to show you guys what that looks like. That is what they look like right there. They look pretty good to me. And what I wanted to also show you, it has to sit there for like 5 minutes. It has to, at least 5 minutes, because it needs to set. So don't take them off the tray until then. There we go. That's a much better view. That's a nice view of the back of the cookie. And this is the front of the cookie. I want to show you. There you go. It's a good view. Perfect view of this cookie. Now I'm going to break it in half so you can see. Breaking this cookie in half. It's cake-like. That's what it looks like. And delicious. So I'm gonna take a bite and show you guys what it looks like. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take a bite and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. And what it tastes like. It's delicious. If you like Reese's Pieces, like Reese's candy, you should really give these a try. I'm telling you right now, they're good. I happen to like Reese's peanut butter cups. So, those are spectacular to me. If you like peanut butter, you like chocolate, and you want to do something nice for your honey, make them some chocolate cookies for Valentine's Day. Okay? I'll see you guys later. I'm out, and mwah, here we go. Bye-bye.